Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Rikage Omega, and I'm back with another video. Today we are talking about Ghost of Tsushima, but we're particularly talking about the multiplayer modes. So what I did was I am late. I'm late as all get out, right? So I'm super late to this, but I'm absolutely having a blast. I've been kind of hooked, which is why you guys probably haven't heard of me for the past week. Been super hooked on leveling up gear, on getting up to Nightmare, getting up to 105, and now I'm working on getting up to 110. So let me just kind of break this down a little bit. If you play Ghost of Tsushima, it is a single story game. It is absolutely phenomenal. It kind of breached itself into my top 10 games of all time. It's just absolutely beautiful, right? In the process of doing that, they started developing multiplayer and teasing a multiplayer mode. There's a multiplayer mode out now that they dropped, and essentially you can choose 4 different classes. You can choose a stealth class, a range class, a healer, or a basically a DPS class, right? So you have these different classes. You have different gear that you can put on these classes to tweak them to whatever way that you want to play these classes, which is really, really fun. And they have 2 different modes. They have a story mode, and the story mode is narrated by the guy who voiced Uncle Iroh in Last Airbender, which is crazy. As a fan, it makes me it feels super satisfying when the uncle is like, your aim is, amazing, or when he gives you these compliments as you're playing. It's just, I don't know, it fills me with joy. And then you got the story mode. You can go through the story mode, and then you have survival mode, which is basically like Horde. Like if you play Gears of War or like Fireteam on Halo or something like that, essentially it's just a Horde mode. You have waves of enemies that come in and attack you, and you have to hold them at bay while securing your 3 locations. So yeah, it's absolutely fun, absolutely amazing. The reason I'm even covering this right now, or even saying this, is because if you're late like me, that doesn't mean it's too late. For 1 and 2 reasons. It took me maybe 2 or 3 days to get my gear up to 105. And the max at the moment is 110. So super fast. I had to play, learn kind of the ins and out of grinding, but I had to and what to grind. But I had to play, and I was trying to get up really fast. And not only was it jarring to get back into the game, I slowly but surely started to see that transition come back and the muscle memory come back. The next thing is they are dropping a raid on the 30th of October. And this raid has not only another part of the story. From what they've said, it's an hour to 2-hour raid. And you have to have friends. You can't just go in it with randoms. So if you have buddies who play Ghost of Tsushima and they're not so sure about the multiplayer, they haven't checked it out, it's definitely a good time to get them in. But these raids are going to be crazy. The gear drops for these raids are probably going to be crazy, and I'm pretty sure there's new content and probably new legendaries and all sorts of new stuff that are going to come with the raids. So I'm having a blast with it. I really hope you guys stick around while I cover certain things throughout the week to try to help you guys get ready for the raids. If you're already playing this game, by all means, let me know what you feel, how you feel about the multiplayer. Is it a game changer for you? Because to me, I was already screaming at the top of my lungs like this was game of the year, and then it's like they did something that I felt like it could be okay, it could be whatever, and I'm having a blast. Like, I don't know, like, what else can you do? Like, what else can you do? What else can you add? So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you're interested in Ghost, if you want to get into Ghost, if you're already playing, and how do you feel about it. By all means, let me know. And if you need people to link up with, because link up with people in the comments, because once again, these raids, you have to play with friends. You cannot matchmake for those. You can matchmake for everything else in the game, but you cannot matchmake for these raids. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.